Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a T57 Heavy Tank. It's a tier 10 American autoloader. It's located on the south spawn of Himmelsdorf Encounter, and this one is under the command of yasine007 of the Order Clan. Now he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel and he's very close to getting it. So this is going to be quite a battle, I think. Game on. Okay, so 4-shot autoloader, 120mm gun. I think we can see he's loading plenty of heat at the moment. 400 alpha, 258mm of penetration with standard rounds, and with the heat rounds it go up to 340mm. So very useful if you're going up against some enemy heavies at tier 10. Now I think he's actually having a little conversation there with the Conqueror. Well, they're both sort of like talking to each other in their turrets. Don't drive into the wall, yes. Yes, I think they're having a nice little conversation. Okay, right, well, it's an autoloader. It does have a weak spot. Those cheeks of the turret, you can pen those, but just about everything else is very difficult to pen. Now, 2 seconds between each shot, and as I said, 120mm of 400 alpha. First shot goes in, hits the T54. It's going for another one, gets hit. 397 low roll. I think he managed to get one into one of the others as well. He's fired all 4 shots very quickly. Got 2 into the T50, 3 into the T54, and 1 into the T57 Heavy on the enemy team. Now the drawback with this vehicle is the reload time. Normally it's quite long, 23.97 seconds. He's managed to get it down to about 20. First victim is that T57 Heavy again. He fires the second one in, didn't get a pen on that. Oh, didn't get a pen on that one either. But go for it. Yes, no, he didn't get that one. Nope. So that wasn't a very good clip. And he did take 1 round from the T57 Heavy. So he's just waiting for the reload to go through. It's 21.66 seconds actually, not 20, but it's close enough. Okay, we've got an IS-22 coming around the corner. Takes 1 round. We took 1 in the tracks and he's out the game just like that. We've still got 2 rounds spare. I think he's aiming down towards the town because there might be a shot he can get in on those guys down there if they're not careful. Probably that IS-3. Nope, that one missed. It hit the ground. Expensive because these are heat rounds. Okay, couldn't get any further shots in. He's pulling back on reload. Rather than waste that last shot, he decided just to pop it early. There's quite a few enemy tanks down on the banana at the moment as well. But of course, Yasine needs the damage in order to get his 3rd mark. He's got to push it on damage, and this Conqueror can't really afford to get in his way. So he's going around the guy. He took 1 in the tracks, but he's going for it and takes out the Centurion Action 10. Puts 1 into the STB and another one. But he's now out of ammo, well, out of rounds from this clip. And he did get tracked, and he's got tracked again. Yeah, the STB one is going to keep pumping rounds in unless he's moved, and he's moved. Okay, he's bounced one off. That you see the armour on this turret is very good at bouncing around. Puts another one into the STB, gets the kill on the T57 Heavy, and then he finishes it up with the STB-1. So he's now accumulated 4.1k of damage and blocked 2k, and basically cleared the top of the hill, except for Lalis, who's just around the corner trying to get away. I think our teammates are after him. Oh, now what happened there? I think that was one of the enemy tanks down below fired this, and well, the Centurion's getting in the way, but he's now launching shells into that UDES. Yeah, the Conqueror needs to get out of the way. Okay, so he's in reload. Last clip of heat. Didn't want to go over the lip of the hill before he was loaded, but there's nobody there, so he doesn't need to worry. almost there. Okay, he's ready to go. Another 4 shots. Then he's going to be dipping into the AP rounds. There's somebody at the bottom. And it's a VK. He took 1 round from the guy. Potentially he's got the high caliber. Can he get a kill? Oh, just missed it. But can he get it with the next one? Yes, he does. He hits the side of the turret and it still goes through. So he's got another kill. That's 5 kills and potentially the high caliber. Now, what's the Conqueror going to do? Yep, I think he is falling back. I think the enemy up the other end of the map at the moment. And that Fox was not killed off. Okay, we've got another clip, but this time around it's AP. It's still very good though. Saying there 1 hit. Well, the list is, yes, you can get him with 1 shot. In fact, he's even more of a 1 shot now. But that LT432 is very low on hit points. Is very high on hit points, not low. What am I saying? Uh-oh, here comes the Jaeger, and he's coming up the hill. He's almost there. Go for the LT432. You can take him out with 2 shots. Oh, got a low roll. Puts 1 into the SU-130PM. The LT's down. He puts a round downrange to the E100, but he took a round from the LT432, which penned. He's down to 446 now, and he's reloading. The E100 is a 1 shot. The Jaeger is not, and Arty's having a pop at him as well. Looks like he's over in the garage area. And he's ready for action. Unfortunately, he's very low on hit points now because he is a splash kill. And Arty will try to get him on the very next shot if he can. So I think they've decided, yeah, they're going to just run down here as quickly as they can. Let the KV-4 go first. He's got the ramming ability. Let him ram into the Jaeger, get at least 400 hit points off him. Oh, he's not going to ram. But he is turning the guy side on, which means now they can isolate him, pump these rounds into his body, and he's getting huge hits. And the Jaeger is now a 1 shot, but the unfortunate thing is Yasine is out of rounds at the moment. He's only got 4 rounds left. He needs to get behind the Jaeger to stop the guy from turning towards him. But he's blocking him now. It's 3 versus 5. And Jaeger pushes him up against the wall, but the next round takes him out. He also then fires a round into the E100 and takes him out too. So now he's got 7 kills. And he's going for his Radleys. There's only 2 enemies left now. The Arty over in the yard. And the SU-130PM, he's up here. Now, can he get through the gap or does he go after the Arty? I go after the Arty actually. It's more likely the Arty is probably trying to run for it at the moment. And he's got behind him. So Radley Walters awaits. Can he get the guy? Please. Yes! There's your Radleys. He's got 1 round left. Yes, because he had that odd reload. Or did he? No, he didn't actually. He just had 1 clip left. Okay, so there's only 1 enemy to remaining. It's the M53, M55. Now, he might not be able to take him out with just 1 shot. If he can take him out with 1 shot, it's a Faden's medal. If he doesn't take him out with 1 shot, he might have to go for the ram. But even then, he's only got 57 hit points. But if he does ram the guy and kill him, and he's left the Centurion as the only one alive, they do win the game. So it might be a suicide sacrifice. Take out the enemy by ramming him to death. He's saying, let me die first. Yep. he's got it all worked out. I have 1 shell left. He needs to get the Fadens. If he can get that shell into the enemy and kill him, he gets the Fadens. If he doesn't, he can then ram the guy, take the shot from the shotgun. If the M53, M55 does get 1 off, it's better that that Yasine dies and not the Centurion. Yazine's already got his Radleys. He doesn't, well, he would like another medal, but the Centurion's only got 212 hit points. So who's going to be the first on the draw? Okay, the Centurion's going to support him.
Much obliged.
He's going to go to the end if he can find him. There is always the possibility that the enemy M53, M55's gone hiding. He might be looking around somewhere, a nice little hiding place where he can hold up and get an ambush. Here we go. Is he there? No, he's not. Is he round the corner? The others think he's at the other end of the map. No, he isn't. He's here and he's facing the wrong way. Oh, he didn't get the kill, but he goes for the ram. And he gets it and wins the game. 9 kills. What an epic game that was for yasine007 in the T57 Heavy. What a result from this game! It's not only an ace tanker, but it's a third mark of excellence on the T57 Heavy Tank. He also got a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemies. A Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 13. A Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A Fireproof effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And a Shellproof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He got an epic medal. He got the Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills. In fact, he ended up with 9. 1 short of getting a Pools medal. A Spartan medal for blocking a shot or non-ricochet or ricochet when he had less than 10% of his hit points left. A Steel Wall for blocking the most damage in the game. A High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And lastly, he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Just look at the sheer number of enemy tanks that he took on and damaged in that game. Yeah, that is a pretty massive game, and you can see why he's got a third mark of excellence on his barrel now. This guy really knows how to handle the T57 Heavy Tank. Let's have a look at team score and see how much he managed to do. Well, look at that. 8,443 hit points to yasine007 in the T57 Heavy. The next highest scorer was the Jaegeru, who managed 5,392 hit points. And after that, the next high score after that was the STB1, 2,879. So he was in a completely different class to the rest of them. The only player who actually managed to make a difference was the Jaegeru. But Yasine managed to shut him down fairly effectively by letting the KV-4 go round the corner to distract him, and as soon as he was distracted, he then pumped those rounds into his front drive wheel and just took all of his hit points away and then waited for his reload, sitting behind the vehicle. There's nothing much a Jaeger can do rather than back up against the wall and see if he can turn around, but he just couldn't do it in time. When it came to kills, he's got the highest number of those, 9 kills. That's 3/5 of the enemy team he took out. The next high scorers were the Centurion 7-1, who only got 3 kills, and the CS52 also got 3. In fact, they could have platooned because they both had enough for it, but I think that probably escaped their minds at the time. In fact, if they had platooned, they would have got a crucial contribution on top because they would have had 12 kills. So I guess that was, you know, they kind of forgot about that at the moment, but there you go. Sometimes it does happen like that. When it came to base XP, yes, it's Yasine again. He's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,605 went to Yasine, 1,134 went to the Centurion 7-1, and the next highest score after that was the Conqueror that he was having that little conversation with via their turrets right at the start of the game. 847 base to him. 36 shots fired, 32 direct hits and 27 penetrations. A few of those heat rounds didn't actually pen, but he did get a lot of damage on the enemy. 8,443 hit points done at close altogether, and only 426 of that was done at more than 300 meters. 16 hits received from the enemy, 6 penetrated, 10 non-penetrations, and 2 hits by way of splash. Yes, the enemy Arty did try to get him, and I'm a bit surprised the enemy Arty didn't try to shotgun him as well as soon as he appeared, but he was just facing the wrong way, and well, I suppose he just gave up and decided just to wait to grab his ankles and kiss his posterior behind, kiss his posterior away. 3,900 hit points of damage blocked by armor, a massive amount. 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 12 enemy vehicles damaged. There was only 3 enemy tanks he didn't touch in the entire game, and he killed 9. 963 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 74,159 credits from the game, got 40,000 from personal mission payout, but here's the kicker, yeah, it's an awful lot of premium ammo that he used up, and also consumables, so he actually ended up with a loss of 13,362 credits altogether. But I suppose that's actually 13,362 is actually quite low for some players, because some would actually burn through a lot more heat than that, and so well done for Yasine to actually using standard ammo for the end of the game. 1,605 XP, 2,408 from personal missions payout, and 4,816 experience points altogether. I guess you could say that he was just trying to see if he could shoot the guy to kill him right at the end of the game. Actually, if he'd gone in for the RAM and just given him a slight nudge to actually knock off some of his hit points, then he could have used the gun immediately afterwards and picked up the fade-ins. But again, I suppose in the heat of the battle, you don't think about doing those sort of things, just like you forget to platoon and you miss out on another 2 medals in the process. But it was a really epic game there by yasine007 in the T57 Heavy Tank. I hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.